What is good, Dirty South kinfolk? It's your boy Heavy D, and we back with another one. Alright, so I know I said I wouldn't react to any Katie Noel. Well, Katie dropped her side of the story, and I'm only going to react to it because I reacted to Upchurch, and they both correspond with what I reacted to Upchurch's with. I'm still sticking by. I'm not going to react to any of her music. So, let's go ahead and, if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, subscribe to Dirty South Reaction. Hit the notification bell so any and every time I drop a video, you will get that notification. You can become part of Dirty South kinfolk. So, I'm going to have a link in the description box below for Katie's video. I didn't watch the whole video, and I'm going to warn you because I'm dropping a link in the description box. The video is 56 minutes fucking long. That's one of the reasons why I didn't watch the whole video, because there was a lot of rambling in it, so I skimmed through just, every couple seconds trying to find key parts to use in my video. I'm not trying to listen to her ramble and sniffle like a 16-year-old girl. So she starts a video. She's got Kiever, which is apparently her best friend. Upchurch mentioned him in his last video, Hell to the Note. So she starts her video and says, we're gonna keep it clean. We're not gonna scream. We're not gonna shout. We're not gonna drop the F-bombs. We're not gonna cuss. So, alright, so Upchurch said in his video that Katie told him and his Mustang that she loved him. Katie says that she wasn't the first one to say that she loved him. That was Upchurch. So she proceeds to turn her phone and show some messages, and they put the messages on the screen. So she starts reading out these text messages. Apparently, Upchurch's been drinking all night, and he messages her, asks if he can ask her a question between him and her, and just him and her only. Nobody else, no Kiever, no nothing. And she says, ask me anything. And he says, do you have feelings for me? Like, for real feelings? And he says, if not, I understand. And if that's the case, I'm sorry. So she sends back, Ryan, ... I fucking adore you, or some shit like that. Something along the lines that she has feelings for this man. So, she said that she wasn't the first one to say that she loved him, that Upchurch was the first one to say it. So, she starts reading this message, and the message is already choppy. Like, it's like she's deleting messages to court to be on her side, like she's innocent. Because all the text, like Ryan will ask a question, and then the following text message won't even have anything to do with what he had just asked. Like, he had asked, does Kiever know? And then she sends back, she starts rambling about just different things, and that she has feelings for him, not his image, talking about being the top country rap artist in the game right now. And she says in her later in the same exact message where she said she adores him for him, not his image, she says that I love you for everything you are. Let me say it again. I love you for everything that you are. Last time I checked, that's telling him you love him. So you've already contradicted yourself by saying you didn't say I love you first. She didn't flat out say, Ryan Upchurch, I love you. She added a couple extra words to it, but she did say I love you for everything that you are. So she's already contradicted herself. I've already said that I think that she's deleting messages because they're not corresponding with questions she's asking. And so, fast forward, she starts talking about the night that she came in when the alleged molestation happened. So, Upchurch said in his video that he stayed up all night waiting for her to make sure she got there safely. He was tired as fuck. He was ready to go to bed. He says that when they got in, her and Kiefer wanted to sit around, talk with everybody, watch videos, this, that, and the other. Well, she says that when she came in, that she told him, I'm ready for bed. Okay, so apparently she's FaceTimed up church and has told him numerous times that she's not ready for intimacy, that she wants to wait. Up church has said that they've had sex several times, and shit's not corresponding. Now, whether Up church is telling the truth, whether Katie's telling the truth, I don't know. That, that's why I make these videos. So Up church said they've had sex several times. Katie is saying that she said she wants to wait on intimacy, and she says Up church says that's fine with me. I'll wait a year if I have to. Whatever, So she starts talking about the night that she come in, and she's already told Up church no. So they're laying in bed. She says Up church is grabbing her by the waist, pulling her close to him, spooning, basically. That's what couples do when they sleep. They sleep next to each other. So, and apparently he keeps grabbing her crotch to the point that it wakes her up. And she sits up and says, what are you doing? Or what's wrong with you? And she says that Up church says, what the fuck? He says, what the fuck do you mean what's wrong with me? I should ask what's wrong with you. Now, again, the two sides, it's just like any breakup. You're going to have one side says this, one side says that. But this is serious allegations. Molestation is a serious allegation. That's not a ticket and you go down to the court and you pay your fine. No, you go to fucking prison, and when you get out, you're a registered sex offender. So she starts talking about that. The whole time, her friend Kiefer isn't saying anything. He's just sitting there. And so she starts talking about when they woke up. Up church said that she got out of the bed, went downstairs, and was watching Paul Blart Mall Cop. She says that when she went downstairs, that her and Kiefer packed their bags, and his brother was up, and his grandmother, and she threw her hands up to him and waved by and left. Now, Ryan said that the guard log said she left at 9:09. She said 2 hours later, and somewhere in Tennessee, her and Kiefer pull over to rest because they're tired. So she says it's around 12-something at noon. So the shit's not adding up. The log at the Ghost Ranch, the guard logged down, and she left at around 9:09. So 2 hours later, you looking at a little past 11 o'clock in the morning. She says that they stopped 2 hours outside of Cheatham County. I can't remember the name of the town. And it's around 12. It's past noon. So, and that's when she sent that long ass text. So that's not adding up there, because 2 hours from 9:09 would be 11:09. Not past noon. That's 3 hours. And I said Kiefer isn't saying much. He's not saying anything at all. He's just sitting there. Well, when she starts talking about everything that happened, he's just sitting there with like a facial expression on his face, like, I don't know. Kind of like he's not going against what she's saying, but his facial expressions are saying otherwise. So, again, I'm thinking this whole thing is planned out, plotted. She's going to try to ruin our boy, Mr. Church. And it seems like it's backfired. So she makes this 1 hour fucking video. And she says Upchurch was being immature in his video. And, you know, Upchurch has got the right to get mad and scream and cuss because he's got serious allegations being put on his name. If somebody came to you and said, you molested me, and blasted it all over social media, don't you think that that person would be fucking mad? Especially if they know they didn't do it. She swears up and down that she said that she had to, that she felt like she needed to bathe and shit like that, but she was wearing clothes. I know you can be raped and still wear clothes, but I don't know. Again, I'm not being biased. I'm not siding with Church because I rock with Church. But her whole story is shit's just not adding up. Time frames isn't adding up. Somehow she's gained an extra hour after driving 2 hours and stopping 2 hours later outside of Cheatham County. And like I said, her messages are chopped. Like he'll ask a question and then she just completely ignores it. Like she deleted messages to where it looked like that nothing's been altered. But anybody with any common sense knows that if a person asks you a question, and this is all on iMessage, so anybody with any common sense knows that you can delete text messages. I know she might think people are dumb, but to me, it looks like she has deleted messages so it will correspond that she's innocent, that Upchurch did molest her. Again, it looks like it's just been deleted to me because she's not responding to questions. After he had asked about, do you have feelings for me, he starts asking other questions, and the way the messages are laid out, she's basically ignoring the questions and sending just fucking rambling ass text messages, whereas she would have answered the text and then added more to it after she sent the text. So whereas she would have answered, does Kiever know, she probably sent, yes, Kiever does know, or no, Kiever doesn't know, yada, 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 and then goes into the spill of how she loves him and adores him and this, that, and the other. But no, it wasn't like that. It said, does Kiever know, or does anybody know? She said, nah, fuck that. I'm not even going to respond to that question. I'm just going to start rambling. I'm sorry. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. Well, I don't understand why the video was almost an hour long. Like I said, I'm just not buying it. There's too much shit that's not adding up. The text messages, she contradicted herself saying she didn't say she loved him. Now, she did go to say that she remembers when they was riding around in the Mustang, but she says that Upchurch said, I love you in the Mustang. She didn't say it. I don't know. None of us were there. Again, after just looking at what I've seen, I'm still going to side with our boy Church. Her shit's not adding up. Time frames are all off by an hour. You know, it's just not adding up. Now I can understand. Now I know, yeah, you can stop and get gas or stop to use the bathroom or get some food or whatnot. But she said that they got in the car and drove. And 2 hours later, after they leave Ghost Ranch, they stop somewhere in Tennessee. So 9:09. So if you add 2 hours to 9:09, apparently to her, it's fucking afternoon. Again, this is a reaction channel. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments below. Y'all go watch the video. Tell me what y'all think on y'all's. I think she's lying, making shit up, deleting shit, altering shit. So it makes it look like she's telling the truth and that she's innocent, that she's not making shit up. She's not trying to hurt Upchurch at all. That's just my opinion. Shit's just not adding up. Alright, so I dropped some reaction videos and my Upchurch video, which I had a lot better turnout than what I thought. I'm a new reaction channel. Nobody knows about me. I'm not like these other reaction channels. They edit and put thumbnails and shit like that and all kinds of different shit. I don't know how to work an editing program yet. I'm in the process of learning. So until I figure out how to do that kind of stuff, y'all are going to get raw, unedited videos. I mean, it's going to come straight from me talking. And my last video that I dropped was a reaction to Tom McDonald's cloned rappers. Well, my next video that I'm going to drop, my reaction video, is going to be by Tom McDonald trying to kill me. It's almost like a sequel to his cloned rappers, because he starts talking about the Illuminati. I'm not going to get into it because that's what the reaction video is for. So, y'all stay tuned. It's coming up. And now that I have my reaction video, my reaction channel up, each and every time that Tom McDonald drops a new video, which here lately he's been dropping them every Friday. But with the holidays, I can understand he hadn't been. But once he starts dropping them again, we're going to start reacting. There's going to be some church coming. I promise we're going to have some church up in the reactions. We're going to have some Adam Calhoun. Y'all keep watching these videos. Tell your friends. Tell them to come join the Dirty South Kim folk. We going to make it awesome. All right, y'all. Peace.